Alright, what's going on, guys? So today I'm going to be making a video that I have been asked, I don't know, hundreds and thousands of times about how I make money, or how can you make money from fitness industry, or what is a sponsored athlete. जब मैं शुरू कर रहा था अपनी journey, I think 2011-2012 में, when I was still a student in engineering, I used to look up to fitness models and I used to think that I wish I can live that life where you're getting paid to travel, you're getting paid to, बाहर आप जा रहे हो, आपको traveling मिल रही है, and you're getting paid to do all of that, and you just have to post. So I used to really fantasize about that kind of life, and I know a lot of you will benefit from this video that I'm going to be covering. So I'll be talking more about this after this intro.
Now allow me to reintroduce myself. They call me J-O-N to the easy E-N. Know that we undefeated. Y'all are beneath them speeches trying to air a grievance, but his lines are overhead. Better check the air for clearance. Call the tower. This is ours. Clear the heat. The air apparent. Really, I've never been better. Legacy. This is forever.
All right. So let's get started with this. And before I start telling you guys how much I make and how I make money now, I want you to understand something, that when I went to school, when I went to my engineering school, there was a reason why I went to engineering, especially in Canada. That was to make money. And I was making a certain amount of money before I graduated, with internships, part-time jobs, and internships and part-time jobs essentially. And within the part-time jobs, I was doing like 3 part-time jobs at the time. And then 2015, when I graduated from engineering, I was making $100,000 a year as my package right out of school. So that's how I started my journey. From 2015 to 2016, I was making $100,000 a year, and then from 2016 to 2017, I was laid off because oil and gas industry was going through a really bad turn. 2018 is when my journey started. So in 2018, when I quit my job, I was making $70K per year from engineering. This went to $0 because I was not making any money from fitness. I was not making any money from fitness in 2018, and then I started 2 things. I started sponsorship, and I was coaching. Now you need to realize I was already an IFBB pro at this point. So जो लोग बहुत सोचते हैं कि IFBB pro बनने के बाद उनकी लाइफ सेट हो जाएगी और वो लोग कितना भी पैसा कमा लेंगे, let me tell you, ऐसा नहीं होता है. This is where I started. Okay, so that's not true. Being a pro means nothing. It does not. It gives you a little bit of exposure, but nothing more than that. So I started with 0. Over the next, I gave myself 2 years. From 2018 से 2020 तक, I gave myself 2 years कि 2 साल में I have enough money saved. So this 100K per year and then this 70K, I had a savings here. So I thought in 2 years I have this amount. Even if I'm making 0, I have my savings for expenses. I was living very, very normal. My basement में रह रहा था. मैंने अपना I got out of my downtown apartment. I started living in a basement to cut back my costs. I was only eating chicken breast to cut back on my costs and all of that. क्योंकि जब मैं स्टूडेंट था, मैं बहुत लिमिटेड बजट में रहता था, तो मुझे आदत उसकी थी. उसके बाद मैंने अच्छा अपना स्टैंडर्ड किया, फिर मैंने जॉब छोड़ी, तो obviously I have to get lower in my lifestyle. So I did this savings thing, and with the sponsorship, I was making $500 per month. This is what I started with after a few months. This is after a few months of putting social media and whatnot. And with the coaching, I was making about $1,500. So this was my total income in 2018 when I quit my job. Right here. This is not enough, but I was sustaining at this price. I was not really saving any money. This is how much I was spending per month, and this is how much I was making per month. So this was my journey in 2018 and a lot of my 2019 as well. And then this and this started increasing. So this went up to 1,500, and this went up to about 3,000. This was in 2020. So I was still making only $4,500. From this to this, I think this is about 60K, I would say. So you realize that I was almost starting to make the same amount of money as I was with engineering. This is the time when I thought that I don't have to go back to engineering, because I gave myself 2 years to do MBA, so that I can sustain myself even if I failed as an IFBB pro and I failed as a person trying to go after my passion. I still had this backup, which would have made sure that I make $100,000 per year. So this was the goal. This was here, and I started to make 60,000. I was like, okay, you know what? I won't go back to my corporate career. I'm gonna try to get better. This is when I went to the Olympia in 2020. I competed at the Olympia. I got more sponsorships, and in 2021, I had savings. So I still had this pool, so I was investing this, and then I started making money, and I started saving more money from what I was making, not just spending all of the money that I was making here. So now we come to part 2 of how I make money and how much I make. Alright, so now we come to the fun part, which you guys are interested in. तो वो मेरी starting थी, वो मेरी beginning थी. मैंने आपको बताया कैसे मैं $0 से धीरे-धीरे आगे बढ़ा, even after making so much more money before that. But now we come to the main part. So this is me. So this is me. First thing is sponsorships. I have 3 sponsorships. 1, Jack Factory. 2, Dark Sport. 3, Father Sons. These were 3 sponsorships. Then is coaching. So this, and then this is miscellaneous. My ebooks, my app, all of that stuff comes here. And here is my investments. So अगर आपने देखा, मैंने आपको बताया कि मैं मनी को सेव कर रहा था हमेशा से, और मेरे पास एक पूल था सेविंग्स का जिसको मैंने हमेशा रखा. और उस इन्वेस्टमेंट्स में what I was doing is I was having investments in stocks, cryptocurrency, and real estate. So this, all of this together, investment part, makes me money. This makes me money, this makes me money, and then this makes me money. So if I had to rank all of these 3 together, I would say this is number 1, this is number 2, and this is number 3. And this is completely separate. Okay, investments, it's all about how much money I'm putting in to how much money I'm getting out. And sometimes I don't take it out. I reinvest it back. So this is a very different kind of money, but I will give you an exact figure of how much I'm making through the investments and how much I'm making through all of this. So per year, I make about 200K after tax. This is a total of this, these 3 things. This is my amount. Out of this goes in Bhuwan, Chauhan, Fitness Limited. So this is my corporation, and this money goes here. Now out of this, I take as much as I want. Sometimes I will take 50,000, sometimes I will take 100,000. I can take anywhere from 60K to 150K, depends on how much I want. Here. Now this is anywhere from 20 to 50K. But I do not take it out, I reinvest it back. So I think you guys are getting it with these sponsorships. My biggest sponsorship is with my Jack Factory. Second biggest is actually Father Sons, and then third is Dark Sport. So these three are my biggest sponsorships that pay me flat rate. I don't make any commission. I do not get any commission from any sale. These are all flat rate salaries that I get paid from them. And with each of these companies, I've been with Jack Factory for 5 years now. I've been with Father Sons for 3.5 years now. And I've been with Dark Sport for 1.5 years now. So you can see that I've stuck with these companies forever. This was my first company that sponsored me, and I've been with them. This was my first company and apparel that sponsored me, and I've been with them. So throughout the whole time, I stick to the one company because I believe in the products, I use their products, and I know their pricing is perfect for consumers, like international students, like जो लोग ज़्यादा afford नहीं कर सकते, क्योंकि मैं भी एक international student था. So I know how much the costs and stuff add up. So that's why I stick with them, even if I were getting more offers from other companies. I would stick with something that I can promote to international students and to people who want to affording high quality supplements. That's why. Father Sons, I wear it all the time. When I used to go to engineering job, I used to buy their products. So ये sponsorship मुझे कैसे मिली? क्योंकि मैं इनके products खरीदता था. 3 साल तक मैंने Father Sons के products खरीदे लगातार. Shirts, pants, to go to the office, I used to just wear this. After a while, when my social media increased, they recognize that I'm buying their products. They sponsored me. That's it. There was no other reason. Dark Sport, since I went to the Olympia, that's why I've been with them. And great company, a lot of biggest company for Olympians and athletes. So that's why I'm with them. It's very hard to get into the Wolf Pack, so I'm very proud. This is something that I do one-on-one. There is no team. There is nothing, nobody involved. I handle it all by myself, which is why this is inefficient for me. That's why I can't make as much money as I want. I can make a lot more, but then I wouldn't have time to do other stuff. I like to do other things. I like to put a lot of time in my investments. All of this takes a lot of my time. So I can't do all of coaching, which is why I don't take a lot of clients, and I'm very selective with my clients. Now, what I'm going to do is, fourth is going to be app. Now this is I'm working on this whole year. I have to work on this more. This will change everything. Now if I'm charging 15,000 rupees for coaching for one-on-one, because that's my time I'm giving you, there is no team, it's me directly, this will be affordable at 2,000 rupees, 2,500 rupees per month, and this will make sure that you're getting all your meals, all your workouts, and one-on-one live sessions with me to ask your doubts. So I'm working on this a lot, which will be the fourth stream. Then obviously over time I want to have my own supplement company, own apparel company, and this, and then what I'm also working on is this real estate part. I want to have 4 houses. So each house is making me $2,000. That's making me $8,000 from just renting out these houses. So that's $8,000. So I hope you know how to do real estate. This is how much money you can make. This is before I pay the mortgage. After I pay the mortgage, $2,000 becomes $5,000, $4,000, and then that $4,000-5,000 per house becomes $25,000 when I'm retired. So जो लोग मुझसे पूछते हैं कि आप क्या करोगे retirement के बाद? I'm smart with my money. I'm investing it. This, and mutual funds too. यहाँ पे मैंने ये नहीं डाला. Mutual funds is also another source. But that's not a big one, so I'm not going to keep it away. I don't make any money out of here. But all of this is what's going to make me my retirement money. In addition to all of this. But अगर कल को मेरे से ये सब चला भी जाए, अगर कुछ हो जाता है, hopefully, कुछ नहीं हो, but knock on wood. But अगर कुछ हो भी जाता है, I have this and my engineering career that I can always go back. I can always go back to my engineering career and all of this making me money. So for you guys, make sure you have savings. To get to savings, you need to have a good career. Then you take the risk to becoming a pro. And then when you are a pro, make sure you're smart with your money. You're not scamming people. Unethically, आप money मत बनाओ. I have nothing. Okay, and then miscellaneous in this. It's about ebooks, my workout app, जो मैं promote करता रहता हूँ, and my accessories that I'm selling. So this accessories, the weightlifting accessories that I'm starting. So this is like very less amount. This is probably like 1,000 to 2K. But this is where the main stuff is. This is the third main stuff. So just to be clear, that's what miscellaneous is. But that's it. I hope you guys learned something. Make sure you like and comment and tell me how you like this video. If you want more such videos, I will make it. But yeah, help promote my channel. I want to grow my channel and make this content for you because it takes time. And if you are learning from my mistakes, I have made a lot of mistakes throughout the years. I spent a lot of money that I shouldn't have spent when I was making this company. So hopefully you guys learned something. I'll see you guys next time.